Good morning from Dushanbe, the capital of Tajikistan. This is my very first time. I'm at the airport and I'm gonna walk to the city center and make the very first impressions of Dushanbe. Super empty. Super empty here by the airport. Не, спасибо. Я хочу пройтись. Все в порядке, я хочу пройтись 2 километра, спасибо. I had no idea, but the center is only 2 kilometers from the airport. People sometimes think that I don't do any research at all when coming to a new place, but that's not correct. I do when I'm coming by airplane during the day, and when I'm sitting by the window, then I'm checking out the surroundings of the place where I'm arriving to. Like this time I noticed right away that there are big mountains in the area, so I'll try and go and check out some of that in the upcoming days in Dushanbe. For most of tourists, mountains is the one and only reason to travel to Tajikistan. Many people go to the famous Pamir highway. Some go to cycle there, others to motorbike, others for hiking in that region. For me, however, it is not about the mountains this time. I am here just to see the country a little bit and to understand the region better. Oh, the market. And beauty salon. Yeah, I'm here only to understand the region better, to see the city, to do some maybe small, short hikes, but nothing too serious. Let's go across and head to the train station. Now, if we go just straight, we will end up at the central train station. Let's go. Let's go and see the central train station. First impressions, it's less people here. Let's see if it's the same when we go to the station, but it's not a surprise because Dushanbe is a smaller city than Tashkent. Tashkent is the biggest city in this region in Central Asia, and Dushanbe is something like 3 times smaller than Tashkent population-wise. Tajikistan Railway. Tajik Camel train station park just by the central train station. I wonder who is that Mr. Валерий Павлович Чкалов, летчик-испытатель, Герой Советского Союза. In 1937, Valery made the very first non-stop flight over the North Pole, flying from Moscow to Vancouver in Canada. And now he has a statue in this park. Weather-wise, Dushanbe is very similar to Tashkent. It's also hot, even though Dushanbe is a little bit in the mountains and I was thinking that it's gonna be cooler here, but no, it's the same plus 37, 38 degrees in the shadow during the day, now in July, and now in the morning it's plus 30 degrees. But I like what I was told in Samarkand in Uzbekistan, that it can be plus 50 on the street, but still people will go outside. At the same time, if it's gonna be -5, -10, people will be at home because in Uzbekistan people like warm weather. I guess here it could be somewhat similar. Let's do a quick detour through a smaller street. Dushanbe Central train station. Walk Zal. A few days ago I was watching a video from the Rudy. I'll put a link to his YouTube channel in the comments, and there he was showing Dushanbe and how modern and impressive it is. So far it doesn't look like that, but I think it's gonna change very soon once we leave the train station and go into the Dushanbe city center. I think we are going to see something very similar like in Tashkent. Another thing that the Rudy said was that it's very bad with food here in Dushanbe, that it's hard to find anything else than street food, fast food. We'll see how it goes for me. I just had my first small snack and I was thinking that I'm filming, but it turned out that I wasn't, and it was a pastry and a drink, all for 6 Tajik money. 6. I also went inside the train station to check out what are the places where you can go to from Dushanbe by train. Nothing too interesting. Tashkent and Khujand. Khujand, it's a city in Tajikistan where I have been. It's on the border between Uzbekistan and Tajikistan. Two more interesting places in Tajikistan you go by road, by shared minivans, as far as I know. Getting more modern, more grand. More Tashkent like. I have no idea what it is saying. Looks like some government building. Maybe it isn't. I have spent 1 hour in Dushanbe, and in this first hour I have seen a few buses, few trolley buses, and hundreds of taxis. It seems like everyone is getting around by taxi. First 1 hour, and I haven't found too much of that grandness. It's in some different area. It must be in some different area. So let's do it like this. I'll go to hotel, check in, or at least leave my bag and do a tiny bit of research to find that city center, and let's go there. A change of plans. I went to my hotel, closed eyes for a minute, and then opened them only 4 hours later. Look at this behind me. Once a Chinese restaurant, Now, Indian embassy in Tajikistan. Funny. Wow. It would be funny if I fall. Yeah, a change of plans. I won't be going to the center unless I find it by accident. I'm just going somewhere, having a meal, and going to one park with a great view of the city. It may have a great view of the city. Looks like this might be embassy area or something. Or it's just no, maybe private houses only. Normal private houses. Hello. Very good. Okay, looks like the place. Not very busy yet. For but this will do. Let me show you some local money. Two coins put together. This is what they do with the money. This is 50 what? Dirham. 50 dirham. To put together it's I guess one. So money. I don't remember the name. Yeah, I don't remember the name of the local currency, but it's more or less 1,000 times smaller than Uzbek money. In Uzbekistan it was 12,000 for €1, $1, and here it's more or less 12 for one. I'm not a millionaire anymore, but it's easier. Azerbaijan Republic. Could be the embassy of Azerbaijan. On this street here, a very unusual district of embassies here. And this I think is going to be the main difference between Tashkent and Dushanbe. That Tashkent is more modern and Dushanbe more simpler, because Tashkent was rebuilt some 50 years ago, but Dushanbe wasn't. Now let's go to that park. Must be maybe here. Somewhere here we will find the Victory Park. Maybe. Or I will have to go around. Let's try to take the shortest road. Здравствуйте, парк. Можно сюда тоже пойти?
Дорога есть,
Да.
большая дорога, Боло.
Ага. Сейчас вот так и... Ага. Я понял. So, straight and... I think I see the road. Nope, and it doesn't look like what I saw in Rudolph's videos. But that's the interesting part, that you can find all the different faces of the same one city. Tashkent is also not all about these modern buildings, wide streets. It's also a place like this, as you saw in my old Tashkent video, if you watched it. What an interesting road going to the park, to the Victory Park. Again, this is just me going to a park. The important thing is that we are getting higher. And if not a beautiful park, then we are going to have a beautiful view of the city, Dushanbe. And here, okay, nothing. Okay, I see the normal pathway for normal tourists. Okay, this place we won't be visiting. Dangerous, опасность. But take a look at this view. I'm almost at the very top of this hill, and look, wow, what are the views around the city? There is the airport. I see a plane departing, and look at these mountains in the background. Wow, I'll definitely have to do some, at least a little hike. Wow. Dushanbe, the capital of Tajikistan. Let's go to the other side of the same hilltop. No one's walking here, only some cars parked with dark windows, people inside. Looks strange, but this place looks pretty big, and so I'll keep walking at least some more. Let's go there. Let's just say that this looks somewhat different from what I was expecting to be a park in the city, more or less in the city center. More or less in the city center. Ah, yeah, and the mountains on that side. Lots of mountains. Shells of sunflower seeds. That's a good sign. That means I have come to a good country. So yeah, if you have any recommendations for Dushanbe or places nearby, especially the places like in 1 or 2 hour drive away, then let me know. But for now, that's it. That's it for today. That's it for this video. See you soon. Most likely still from Dushanbe, Tajikistan.